Hi everyone,
Welcome
3.17.1 has dropped on the live server for Star Citizen, which means one thing. I finally get to test out the RSI Scorpius. Little did I know, this would actually be the longest, most drawn out death of a character in Star Citizen ever. So let's start at the beginning. I've spawned my ship, the RSI Scorpius. It's the first time I'm taking this out. I've seen it on the PTU. I know it went through some balancing changes through the PTU, but I didn't take part in that. I've waited until today, excitedly, to take this out. I've had the Hurricane on loan for the last couple of patches now, ever since the Scorpius was announced. But I'm really looking forward to getting in this and seeing what she can do. In fact, the whole video was going to be purely just about the Scorpius and what I thought of it. What this video is actually going to be about is the alternative to suicide. Oh, by the way, when you take off in a hangar with the Scorpius, don't do this. I raised the landing gear up as I was still inside the hangar, and whoa, that is cool. That is cool, but you might want to be careful where you do that. So, yeah, we'll fold those wings back down until we get out. Oh, that does look cool. I know some people are going to say it's a bit of a gimmick and those wings are just going to end up getting shot off anyway, so what's the point? But hey, it looks cool. So this part of the video I didn't actually capture. Basically, I quantum jumped over towards R-Corp, I think, and whilst I was in the menu system, the Scorpius just ejected me, and it carried on with its quantum jump to. It was on the way to Hurl L1. That's where it was going. So my ship is currently still quantum jumping over to Hurl L1, and I'm just sat in space in the middle of nowhere. In fact, I'm pretty much bang smack in the centre of the Stanton system. So I've done my beacon request. So this is what you can do. You can do your beacon request and ask for some assistance. Didn't really get any takers for that, so I did put it in the chat to see if somebody wanted to come and pick me up while I just floated around in space. It is very pretty. Now, ordinarily at this sort of point, I would probably just hit backspace, suicide, and then wake up, but I set my primary residence at Horizon, and it takes so damn long to get out of the atmosphere that I thought it would actually be quicker if somebody could come and find me. So I actually did find someone, Dawnheat, who I didn't know up until now. He very kindly offered to come and pick me up. Now, I did find it strange why he didn't accept the beacon. I'll explain why he didn't accept the beacon in a minute. But yeah, so he came and he picked me up. And you can actually see there on the screen, that's him in quantum jump, quantum travel. And this is me thinking, I hope he doesn't actually just go through me. But he drops out of quantum travel there. And yeah, he's coming to rescue me. Going to come and take me, hopefully, back to my ship, which I just presumed my ship would actually just sort of come out of quantum travel and by Hurl L1 and just be there ready for me when I decided to catch up. But well, we'll see. So he's dropped the side door there. So just going to jump on board the Anvil Terrapin. I've never been on the Terrapin before. I thought I'd grab a seat. If you are riding passenger in one of your mates' ships, it's always worth sitting down because you do get thrown about a bit. So anyway, I found this a little bit strange. He said to me that I'm going to have to get out quickly because the turrets are going to start shooting him. It was at this point I realised why he didn't accept the beacon. He probably couldn't accept the beacon because he's got a crime stat. So he did offer to take me to Grim Hex, but that was in the opposite direction. I didn't really fancy going to Grim Hex. I wanted to go to Hurl L1 and see if my Scorpius was just parked up there somewhere. So anyway, realising what had happened, I could hear the turrets firing at him. So he's opened the door and I'm just about to jump off and hopefully not get shot by one of the turrets which is shooting him. So as soon as I've jumped out, he's then ramped up the speed. He's gone. He's going to be out of there. But yeah, thank you very much, Dawnheat. Done me a massive favour. And now I just need to find out how to get into Hurl L1. So this was one of the issues that this is really I suppose it's the second issue, isn't it? The first issue was Scorpius ejected me for no good reason out of my ship during quantum travel. This is the second issue. This is building up to what is going to become a video all about the sort of the medical survival mechanics that Star Citizen offers. So what's happening now is I'm trying to find a way into Hurl L1, also known as Green Glade Station. I haven't come. If I have been here, it's probably only once or twice since I've been on Star Citizen, which is probably a couple of years now. So this looked like a landing bay. It turns out it wasn't, but I thought this might be a landing bay and a way into the station. So I started EVing onto the other side of the station. Now, EVing is actually quite slow. I've now spent probably about 30 minutes trying to find the landing pad that has an airlock into the station. So I finally find one over here. It's on the other side, so I'm EVing over. And as soon as I get onto this part, bang, just drop like a stone. It's almost like someone flipped the gravity machine on. So I'm now incapacitated. Got an hour and a half before my certain and timely death. So I put out another request through the chat to see if someone can come and rescue me, revive me. And very kindly, Ordisi, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, he offers to come over from where he is and come and rescue me or revive me. So he's on his way now. Now, I'll probably be laid there for about 10 minutes odd. And Ordisi there, he's coming across. And he tries to revive me on the landing pad, but for some reason he can't do it. It's just not working. So what happens is he decides to drag me into the station. And thinking that once I'm in the station, maybe that will change something and he'll be able to revive me. It doesn't, I'm going to be honest. He gets me into this part and then he tries to revive me again, doesn't work. So he decides we're going to go in the elevator down to the medical bay. So the lift's quite funny because those of you who have played Star Citizen for a bit, you know when you summon the lift and the doors open, you've only got a few seconds before the doors close again. So if you're trying to get someone else in, like Ordisi is here, he's trying to drag my body in. This took him about 10 minutes to get me into the lift and then get me out of the lift again. So he's now gone off to see if he can get another medical gun and then try and revive me. That doesn't work, so we now decide that we're going to he's going to take me over to the medical bay itself and get me into one of the med beds so he can revive me. Tell you what, if I didn't have a broken neck then, I certainly do now. And who hasn't been in this situation with a mate before? Hey, Saturday night, Sunday morning. Yeah, we've all been there. So he gets me booked in and we get... I don't know why he left me there. He dropped me there and he went off somewhere and he did come back. I think this is actually... This is the bit where he books me in. So he gets me into the room and all of this is purely to try to get me into the medical bed. And it's just not working. The mechanic... whatever it is that you drag a body over near the medical bed and then you get it into the bed, that wasn't working. So he does go and try and get another medical gun and you'll see him in a minute. He'll come back. He'll try to revive me one last time. But there's obviously something a little bit broken here. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll see if he can revive me with another gun. He comes back. I think it's the green one, whatever that is, the adrenaline one. That's not working either. So I do put in the chat if anyone's got a red refill. I mean, I do have one on me, but he couldn't seem to loot my body to get it. So he can't get back in the room now because the doors won't open, and so there's no choice. I now have to suicide because nobody else can come and rescue me. I can't revive myself, and after what I think was about an hour and a half, about 90 minutes. From when my Scorpius ejected me for no reason at all. It ejected me into space. From waiting for the first player to come and rescue me, to then trying to get into to Hurl L1, then the second player to come and rescue me. It's probably about 90 minutes. Now I was invested in the immersion of Star Citizen. I really truly wanted to just give this a go. And you know what? I think it's just one of those things. It works sometimes, it doesn't work other times, but I had a cracking laugh, and you know, fair play to both those players who came and gave up a lot of time and put a lot of effort into trying to get me revived. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. If you did like the video, please give it a little like. It's my first video I've put out there for Star Citizen. Got loads more content to upload and to sort out. It's just time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.